Oh Christ, look at them. Come on. Whoa. Now Robbie, you're loaded up here and ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
Pearl Pops, she's up trying to get on top of you guys. Very fond of you. We're going to go and gather a bit of wire here. The weather conditions would not be that favourable, as you can see. The wipers are going. Robbie says it's only a shower.
Only a shower.
There's actually no rain forecast whatsoever. It is not particularly nice. So we're going down to this bit of ground where we dropped off the old lambs. Just that lovely spread of ground with the big old trees on it. And it is time to move them on. We have another couple of fields to eat down here. So it's a gathering wire, putting up wire, and a short move. It's only a short walk, so I don't know, we just have Pops on the go and Robbie on the go, and we have a quad as well. So the biggest job is going to be moving the wire, but the dog loves you. You'll not be hugging it like that now on the return journey now. We'll have to chain her in. I'd say she'll not be as clean. Thankfully, the rain is dying off. Oh, yeah. Robbie, I think your prediction is right. It's only a shower. Only a shower, yeah. We're nearly here. Pops is mad to go now. We've been in the Jeep here waiting for this rain to stop for a few minutes, and we're just parked up. And as you can see, the grass is not completely gone, but the farmer doesn't want it skint, so we're going to move them. He's asked us to move them, so in this game you have to kind of play ball. Whatever the farmer wants, the farmer gets. Because if you want to get back next year, you have to behave, we'll say. Isn't that it, Robbie?
Yeah, but
you have to behave.
You have to behave. Sure, it's as good to him to have us back as it is for us to.
Well, it is, yeah, it is, you're right. Well, the biggest problem is slurry. That when they go to spread the slurry in about a month's time, big fleece of grass, and they cover it in slurry, it's not a great job. So yeah, they like to have it cleaned off for that first application of slurry. Our slurry period opens the 1st of February, so we're locked up. The farmers actually can't spread any slurry from I think is it mid-October or maybe the 1st of November until the 1st of February. So it's a window where they just can't spread it.
Happy Christmas to you, John. And go and rest.
Clear out, Pops.
Rick Van Winkle.
Yeah. We let Pops out now, she can get a bit of a runabout. We're going to need her after for gathering these. It's a big swipe of ground here. I don't know, I'd guess, would there be 30 or 40 acres in this swipe?
I'd say so.
That these sheep have been on. There's about 220 head, I think. But I think what we do is we'll gather a bit of wire. We might stick up a bit in this other field that they're going to, and then we'll move our sheep then. That rain isn't stopping, Robbie.
Have you pull up?
I have a coat.
Like one way or another, we're not going to walk away from the battle.
Might. I'd walk away. I'd leave you here. You'd be more accustomed to wettings than me now.
Well, I didn't like saying that, but I would be.
Yeah. I'd avoid the rain if I can. Yeah. Here's something sitting on the dash now. Might be of interest to sheep farmers, particularly sheep farmers that are rearing pet lambs. Robbie, we got these made.
Oh, right.
These are new devices. Anyone that's let me see if I can hold this camera now. When we're killing a bit of time here waiting for the rain, hang on, I might as well actually show you this. So this is basically a device to stop lambs ripping the ends off the teats. Anybody that's fed pet lambs will know that lambs are particularly good at ripping the ends of the teeth. We have our first delivery after landing too. So it's a device that fits onto an existing teat. So a lot of feeders will have a system like this. We have a teat with a nut holding it on, and this cup is kind of a retrofit cup that slots onto here, and this holds it's a teat protector cap, we call it. So it just bolts in at the back of the teat and the nut. So it's fixed on there, and then it stops when a lamb's sucking on the teat. It stops the next lamb coming in and saves your teat.
Where does that go into the?
This is what's mounted on the feeders.
Right.
Quite a lot of the feeders uses the same teat as this. It's kind of a universal feeder. So they're available now on the shop for anyone that is going to be lambing soon. Some of the earlier lambers will be starting, I suppose, around Christmas. There's quite a lot of the people that are sponge will be lambing around Christmas. So yeah, available now, sheepschoolshop.com.
Nothing to look at and very little to buy.
How you have it, Robbie? I think it's stopped raining. Will we make a bust?
Pushing on edge, yeah.
Yeah, okay, right.
Well,
make a start here. I'd let him out, Robbie, yeah. Either that or he's going to get into your pocket.
The only place he didn't get.
Right in the peanuts.
Oh, in the peanuts.
Right, we'll make a start here. We'll jump out here. I think it stopped raining now at this stage. Yeah, just the drips off the tree overhead here. But you will see the grass is definitely not gone, but it's well eaten. You'd know these lambs have been here. There was a serious fleece of grass on it. If you remember Ada doing a cartwheel on this field here, the grass was 8 inches long. So they've eaten it well, but we get a look at the lambs. The lambs have done really well. They are pretty much all factory fit again, so I'm not sure they're going to be on as good a grass later on in the winter.
Oh, this is the perk of it, right?
This is it, right? We get this quad off the trailer. We've the quad here, and the reeler really need to improve on that too. Still using the cordless trailer. It's alright, but for speed, I think there's going to be an improvement made of some description on that front. I'm not sure what yet, but we will have to do something because there's a lot of fences to move. Anything that saves a bit of time, so we'll try and improve on that. Right, Robbie, you have the pull-ups. You're well equipped, right? Now, we're just gathering wire here. I haven't the GoPro out. We're on the phone here. The weather still isn't great, but we're gathering up a bit of wire. We've one row lifted. The main man is gathering posts here. Robbie, you put up this the time we moved these sheep. Good while ago.
I think it's 3 weeks ago.
It's more. I'd say it's 4, 5.
It could be, yeah.
But anyway, this was the first wire that went up for the winter grazing. There's been a bit up since that, but this is the first bit we're lifting now.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going well. We have the first 300 metres gathered here.
Yeah,
how's that going for you?
Yeah.
Right, we'll keep going.
Keep on using.
I'd say it's off. But so what's the worst that could happen? Yeah, wouldn't be too bad, would it?
Oh!
Yeah, that's it.
Switch out.
Safety check done. She switched out now at this stage, is it?
Yes.
Right, leave that top one. I think that's his.
Which one? That one there.
Top one is his. So
this is.
Yeah, I'm going to do the grass test. You can do the bare hand test, but I'm doing the grass. No. Yeah, well that one's not connected then, so if I got a shock of that, I'd be very worried. Happy enough? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa! Jesus! Jeez, nearly disappeared there, Roberto.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, nearly disappeared now.
He also said he only stands on weights. I didn't say about the quicksand.
That was close, wasn't it?
Ah, good.
Could have lost a good man there in the swamp.
Yeah, that's the top one.
Okay, we'll hit the road. Or should I say the field? So, even though there looks to be a bit of grass on some of it, when you actually look at this here, it's pretty well eaten. There's not very much grass left on that at all. Now Pops, you're getting a bit of exercise in. You're a good wee dog, aren't you? You'd be giving us a hand now in a minute. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but when the lads were putting up the wire, or putting up the post, they put the plastic post inside. They put the high tensile wire inside the plastic post. And it's not making it much easier to get the post out. I actually have to manually lift every post out now. How you getting on, Robbie? All right. So you'll see Robbie's just gone on ahead. You're lifting the wire, high tensile wire at the top of the post. That's making things a lot easier for me. But I've a good load of posts on here. The wire left to roll up. I'll come back and do that after. But I'm just going to get this bundle of posts dropped over here into the Land Cruiser and trailer. I'm not sure if you can see it over there. Some man, he loves this crack, thankfully. I don't actually mind it myself once it's not raining, and thankfully it's not raining at the minute. It's right up the best, so I'm just rolling the wire. The wire's all loose. It's actually far easier to roll it up when it's loose at one end. Lovely job. Right, gather post next.
Old dog for the hard road and the pup surely for the pudding.
That's right, that's right. Now, if you're wondering why Robbie is on Shanks Mare and I'm on the quad, there's a good reason for that, and that's that the quad is actually, she's what you classify Robbie as highly specialised.
Yes.
With some gear issues here. There was an electro shift here that was converted to a manual shift. So the solenoids were taken out of the gearbox and there was a manual lever here. But the problem is, if you overlift the shifter, it actually hops out of gear inside, and it is quite a job to get it to pop back in. The selector hops out and it's so much of a problem. I actually have a specialist tool here. This little tool here will get it back into gear, and you can do that in through the oil bung here, the dipstick here. So that was a little device I put on it to stop the gear issues. And yeah, it's a little bit tricky, we'll say, for any man. For any man, except a level 8. There's another wee issue on it as well. She'd be the hardest machine in Ireland to steal. On the ignition switch, it won't actually start unless you get the ignition into the correct position here. You have to turn it back a few degrees, and some petrol problems as well. But we have a service kit for it, and it will get a bit of an overhaul because it's going to be doing quite a lot of work, like myself and Robbie over the next.
You'd probably go on you one.
No, we'll make do with what we have. We're not going to spend big, and I don't think you'll actually buy a quad as good as that. That's the last of the good Honda quads, a 450. Right, daylight is starting to be, as Robbie, I think we should maybe go and put up a bit of wire.
Yeah?
What do you think?
It'll knock up itself.
Now, Robbie's just going to drive the Land Cruiser up here. We'll hope for the best.
Right.
Yeah? Yeah, so follow down another click or two, get her into D. That's it. Right. That's it there, yeah, right. Drive on, no, I'll follow you, drive on. Give it to her. Now, how did the inline 6 4.2 go for you, Robbie?
Some machine.
No bother.
She's some machine.
We're on good grass here again, Robbie, yeah? Nice field of grass. So we're going to make a tremendous rip here because daylight will beat us, I'm sure, by the time we get this fenced and sheep moved. So I don't even know what size this field is. No idea. But there's one way to find out. Head round it. Right, okay. Okay. You see us at all? Robbie, where are you?
I think we're at the gates of heaven.
Ah, yeah, yeah. The pearly gates here,
the pearly gates. Yeah. I don't know what's the bright one now. This is a dark one.
Daylight has beaten us, but Robbie's determined we're going to move them now. He says.
We're going to move.
It's not actually as dark as it looks. The GoPro isn't great for light, so just have the torch out here that you'll see us. But we won't actually be able to record it. But we'll give you a look, maybe tomorrow or the following day. I'm supposed to be going to put up a shed tomorrow. Weather's not great, but booked in to do it anyway. So I'd like to get these moved this evening. So we'll see. We might get them out. So this is the following day. The main man, Robbie, is on to another wee job. But Cian My student is back. You're on leisure time from Ballyhaise.
Yeah, for a while anyway.
Yeah, it was good to have you back for a bit of help. Not nice conditions today. Supposed to be putting up a shed, that wagon roof shed, but it's just not favourable conditions for that job. And well, it's not good conditions for this job, but we have to do this. Have to get these sheep moved. So Cian's going to give me a hand. Myself and Robbie got a good bit of the fence up yesterday. This is a 10-acre field here, lovely grass now. We got one strand all the way around and back to here, but we have another strand to put up, so just going to fly around here with the quad, stick up the other strand of wire. Come on! So we're having some quad issues. It's running for a wee while and giving trouble, but I'm going to sort it out. So this is an old, what we call a fairy fort, probably more for our international viewers, but some of the Irish viewers mightn't have heard of a fairy fort, or ring fort they're known as around here. Quite popular in my part of the world. I'll try and give you a look at what the ring fort were, but I believe, well, people don't really know what they were, but there's some folklore that if you touch them, it's not great, you get very bad luck. So you'll see it kind of preserves them. Nobody really messed with them or interfered with them too much, but you see the big mound of clay here. So I believe they were actually for keeping animals safe. They used to run their animals in, especially at night, because animals were so valued that they were able to keep them safe in here at night. Used to run them in. It was kind of like fenced off. Interesting piece of Irish folklore from many hundreds of years ago. But loads of these. There's actually one of these just up behind my house where the sheep shed is. There's another one over on a bit of ground where the mother's house is as well. But anyway, we'll keep going. We'll hope this quad will start for us. Oh, it's tough conditions today, but could be worse. The problem's with an ignition switch on it. Yep, we're away now. The plan was to get them into this field here and get them down into the corner, into the pass. We'll see how that goes for us now, but Pops is on the go here as well. Come on, Pops, away. Away, Pops. Good job. A funny feeling this could be a gates of hell kind of an operation. It's not going to be easy to get them down the pass. You can see where the Land Cruiser is through the trees there. That's basically where we have to get them. I think we're away now. We're heading the right direction. Away, Pops! Away! Away! Good dog. Put him back. Away, Pops! Oh, Christ! Look at them! Right through the gap. Come on. Come on. Oh, right. Right, you have to go 1 foot here, I think. Come on, Pops, here. Come on, Pops, away, 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 here, away, 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 Pops, bring it back, bring it back. Oh, come by, Pops, come by, come by. So Cian and Pops are just getting the back out here, but it's the job to convince them down this mucky pass. We'll see, we might get them out. Seems to be going kind of the right direction.
'Shh. Come on.
So I'm kind of in between spots. I have to jump this wire to stop them going up here, back into the field. But then if I leave here, oh, here we go. Shh, go back. There's one of the Texas lambs. A beast of a lamb, good shoulder on him. Shh. Can I leave you there, Cian? These are trying to come back up the pass. Fair beast of a lamb. So I plan to sell them. I actually think I might keep them, see what they look like when they get a bit bigger. Come on. Shh. Come on. Shh. Shh. Oh yeah, we're heading in the right direction here. Really could do with the main man here, but he's away on another little job. I think he got roped into Christmas shopping with the Cajun Queen. I'm sure he'd rather be at this crack, but he got a fair bit of walking yesterday after sheeting, putting up wire and all the rest. Come on, out you go, out you go. Ah yeah, we're away now. Come on, Pops, bring them on. Come on, flying out. Another Texas lamb there. Not the best specimen, but definitely a decent body on it. That's it, lovely job. Now, I'm going to bring this quad because I have a funny feeling I'm going to need it. Plus my old legs are getting tired. Come by, pups! Come by! No, quad's after stopping again, so I'm just going to run down here. Like to have a bit of youth on the job here. That's it, we're away. We're heading in the right direction. So they've definitely done well, condition is good. What do you think, Cian? Have they improved much now since we dropped them down?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
They seem to have put on a bit of condition.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Got more shape here now than the well.
Yeah. I don't think to be on as good a grass as this all winter, so it'd be nice to have a bit of condition on them for January and February when things get really tight. You've done a head count, of course, when they're coming out there.
No, it's tough now.
Impossible to get these counted now. Yeah. Some of them are a wee bit dirty. You'd see dirty worms, but I'm not sure is it worms. Generally don't do much worming this time of year. More liver fluke I'd be worried about than intestinal worms. That's one we forgot to tail. Ah yeah, lovely job. We're heading into the right field and all. Land cruiser and trailers doing the job. That's blocking here. And we stuck up one little strand of wire here, just along the side. But actually someone mentioned in the comments last year about running a few cull ewes with these to keep them settled. You'll see the ewes with the X's on the bums. They're all culls. So definitely was a good job to keep. There's always one. There is always one. Look at this. Away, Pops. Away. Little lamb here that went the wrong way. Away. Here, Pops. Here. So this one is oddly enough the one that wasn't sheared. I'll try and run past her. Oh, she's away. She jumped it. Yeah, she jumped it. Happy days. Not a good habit to be giving them, but she jumped it. But look at that for grass. That's definitely going to make a job of these again. So we get this fence finished. Right, so we just have to do, we've a couple of strands coming to here. We've the wire coming to the top of the hill. We have to run down and close it off here. Get a bit of power in this. Try and keep them in. Right, so we have our fence finished with 2 row is all we're putting around it. We've 2 row all the way up here. I was thinking about putting 3 strands here, but we have, and unusually we have the luxury of the mains fence here. Most of the time we're running off a battery fence, but thankfully we've power here and we're just connected and we've both rows connected there. So there's a good whack in a key, and tells me he touched it with a bit of wet grass. And
it fairly went through my body, alright.
You got a good skate of it. Robbie got a belt of it yesterday too. But anyway, that's us. We've enough done today in the weather conditions. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.